Willie Nelson is the co-chair of the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, NORML. He has worked with NORML for years for marijuana legislation. Oregon NORML is leading the fight for common sense regulation of the most useful plant ever known to mankind, cannabis hemp. Willie Nelson is the co-chair to NORML. Oregon NORML is a sub-branch of NORML. So join Willie Nelson's fight and boycott Benchmade Knife Company. You can go straight to the Oregon NORML website, go to the AOI boycott list, which is the Associated Oregon Industries list. These are the enemies of medical marijuana. It states on the Oregon NORML to boycott these companies and tell them you're boycotting them because of their support for AOI's lobbying to allow employers to fire medical marijuana patients. And you will note that Benchmade is on the list. So I urge everybody in the knife community to boycott Benchmade and join Willie Nelson and NORML to fight against Benchmade Knife Company. And boycott Benchmade.
Hi, this is Willie Nelson. Alcohol prohibition didn't work in the 1920s, and marijuana prohibition isn't working today. It's time we stopped arresting responsible marijuana smokers. It's the fair thing to do.
For more information, contact NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. Call toll-free 888-67-NORML or visit their website at norml.org.
So I urge everybody in the knife community to boycott Benchmade and join Willie Nelson and NORML to fight against Benchmade Knife Company. And boycott Benchmade.
This year's Hemp Stock Festival. And if people with the Oregon Cannabis Tax Act get their initiative to the ballot, you could be voting on this in 2010.
At today's Hemp Stock Festival, vendors tout the versatility, durability, and strength of hemp, imported to the U.S., mainly from China. Hemp enthusiasts say it could be a good, green cash crop for Oregon farmers, if it were legal to grow here.
Oregon farmers need something to produce, and hemp is the perfect product.
Hemp is marijuana, but without the buzz. It's been illegal to grow marijuana, including hemp, in the U.S. since the 1950s. But that didn't used to be the case. Look at this U.S. government documentary made during World War II, urging U.S. farmers to plant hemp.
American hemp must meet the needs of our Army and Navy.
So I urge everybody in the knife community to boycott Benchmade and join Willie Nelson and NORML to fight against Benchmade Knife Company. And boycott Benchmade.
Political activists are standing in the streets now. Political activists are crying for justice. Political activists are chanting in the streets now. Political activists, non-violent resistance.
Oregon NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, presents a Cannabis Community Forum. At Oregon NORML, we are leading the fight for common sense regulation of the most useful plant ever known to mankind, cannabis hemp. We stand for the safe, protected medicinal use of marijuana by patients legally enrolled in the Oregon Medical Marijuana Program. We stand for the industrial use of hemp to provide food, fuel, and fiber for America and a viable cash crop for Oregon farmers. We stand for the regulated private use of cannabis by adults. Most importantly, we work to reform state and federal laws regarding marijuana and bring an end to the harassment, arrest, and imprisonment of responsible, tax-paying American citizens. The opinions of our panel and our callers are no substitute for your own personal, professional, legal, and medical counsel. We encourage everyone to learn the state and federal laws regarding cannabis, and we discourage the non-medical use of cannabis by anyone under 18 years of age.
So I urge everybody in the knife community to boycott Benchmade and join Willie Nelson and NORML to fight against Benchmade Knife Company. And boycott Benchmade.